right, I'll wait till y'all get in the building. We could chop it up. It is hot than a motherfucker here. I'm so glad this tarp is here. I'd be burning up. I'm burning up, but we'll get into some topics. I just want to hurry up and go live before they start playing music at my little spot here. All right. Let's see if this is actually working though. My phone is broken, y'all. My phone is the fuck broken. So usually I would go live on my phone, but whoo-wee. All right. All right, so it's a little delayed. Okay. All right, not too bad. Trying to get this thing fixed. So you can hit the like button, y'all. All right. So, a little bit of stuff to talk about on today's show. A couple of things that I saw. You know what I'm saying? I think this week that I didn't really comment on. I think, and there's some other stuff that I got to comment on, but we'll get to it in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? In due time, we'll get to it in the conversation. You know. But yeah, man. I did a live stream a couple nights ago, and we were talking about the whole Taz and 2K situation, and that was interesting in and of itself, And I'm starting to see other people fall into it. I'm starting to see it go in other places and in other directions and stuff like that. And it's like I said, but people don't give a damn nowadays. They know how to maneuver. They know how to put a jacket on certain people, and it's fucked up. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Un momento. Hold on, y'all. Really? Hold up, y'all. One second, y'all. What's up in the chat? If you're in the chat, let me know where you at. You did? I wanted it to pin my Ike was right t-shirts, but it don't want to pin my Ike was right t-shirts. All right, I just turned on the chat, so hopefully I can see that. All right, but yeah, yeah, we talked about it. We talked about you know, um, getting that type of jacket put on you in these spaces and stuff like that. The internet, it's a crazy place. It's absolutely a crazy place. YouTube ain't what it used to be. AI music is about to take over. Uh, you got producers, they getting flagged for they own for their own music. Um, just all kinds of stupid stuff. Artists getting flagged for their own music because they put their music or whatever they working on DSPs and stuff. Just a lot of goofball stuff going on in the culture today. You know, Drake dropped Iceman. Jay-Z popped out like Aretha. Jay-Z popped out like Aretha Franklin. What is going on right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? Like, what are we even doing at this point? What is entertainment at this point? I don't think there's a such thing, man. Y'all hit the super chat, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. We're gonna talk about it, man. So much stuff to talk about, man. I think it gets even more dangerous. I think modern man, because y'all were sending me this Sauce Walker Iceman, him going that Drake thing. And I'm just looking at shit. I'm like, bro, I told you guys about being disposable, but modern man has to find something better to kill himself over. I think it's dangerous if modern man ain't really standing on nothing, ain't really living like that, and the only thing he wants to kill himself over is hoes, hoes that he knows is going to replace him or whatever. Like, imagine that your broad try to replace you, you crash out, and listen. This is the thing that a lot of dudes don't learn or listen. We're gonna chop up some real game, all right? Your broad tries to replace you. You get mad, crash out, and then indefinitely put her in position to replace you. You understand what I'm saying? And then at the same time, too, you wasn't even in a dire situation, and she was trying to replace you. This is coming from people that claim that they use logic. That's why people will be like, yo, Cuda, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can clean this screen real quick. People will be like, yo, Cuda, you know, you talk about like the newer cats in the space and stuff like that. And just all kinds of different stuff. Dudes that are quote unquote found the red pill. The thing is this, man. I just don't like the false pretense that you guys come in these spaces with. I'm a really just give y'all my full thing. I don't like the false pretenses that you guys come in these spaces with. You know what I'm saying? Even though back in the day, guys came into the space with the false pretense, it wasn't as bad. You know what I'm saying? Dudes think they got to come in alpha and all this other, you know, goofball shit, and it's like, bro, you don't need to do that. You know, honestly, to tell you the truth, the red pill really wasn't really meant for the alpha cats. Did you know that? Even following Kevin Samuels, you coming in this joint with a false pretense, because he was on a false pretense to a certain degree. See, some people may may regurgitate, or just straight up steal, but and repackage something a lot better than when they found it. But the thing is this, right? It's like you're still moving on a false pretense. Because what you guys are seeing and what you guys have been seeing for the longest time is that a lot of people don't know what the hell they stole. You know, that's the thing about thievery and stuff like that. I talk to producers and cats and people on here, and they be like, "Yo, somebody stole this valuable item, or somebody took this, or somebody took that," and it's like people are taking things that they don't even know how to use. You know, and then I get it. It's like, and it's not just items. It's the same thing with like intellectual property. It's the same thing with talking points and stuff like that. And like the dynamics of Earth is so weird. You know, you said a rodeo clown, bro. I said Aretha Frank. Rodeo clown is crazy, bro. Not what's going on, UFO, bro? Much love, man. Dog, I was sitting back thinking the other day, UFO. I was like, man, I want to thank you for all the laughs over the years. Everybody here, all of the broskies in the building. I want to thank you guys for all of the moments and the laughs over the years. What's going on, UFO? How's your day going, man? Good to see you, veteran. Dog, I want to thank you for all the laughs. Rodeo clown is crazy. Why is there a clown at the? Holy shit! Holy, holy. You know what's funny? I grew up being babysitted, to not being babysitted, but like I spent a good time being babysitted by my godmother, rest in peace, Nancy. And she used to have like they were big in like the 80s. And I think I tried to show y'all them one time. I could vividly remember it because I was a kid, but I don't think it's, when you're adult, stuff that you saw as a kid and stuff, it looks a little different. But she used to have these clown figurines, these really small clown figurines, and these mime figurines and stuff like that. So I learned that, like, first of all, I learned they weren't toys because they were glass, and then there were collectibles, and she had so many of them on display. Those cabinets back in the day that you guys, that was in the early '80s, early '90s, and stuff like that. And I realized that clowns, they get they get minimized to emotions. You know what I'm saying? They get minimized to emotions. Like, yeah, this person is a clown, but his main gig or emotion is happiness. Yeah, this person is a clown, but his main gig or emotion is being silly. Clowns are known for being silly, but especially this one. Yeah, this person is a clown, but he's known. Even the Joker. That's why I said Jack Nicholson will be the best Joker because honestly, what a lot of people downplay about his character was that he was a henchman. He was a smart henchman. Before he was the Joker. If that makes sense. You did what I'm saying? So, mm. But yeah, that's hilarious. You know. But getting back to the conversation at hand, right? You know, um, Give me 1 second. Shout outs to everybody hitting the like button. Please hit the like button. We could have already been at 10 likes already, y'all. The likes are free. You know, please hit the hype button also. But no, what I was talking about is a lot of the people that steal and take these talking points. What you don't realize is that there's a Let me turn this fan on because I'm up here about to sweat from starvation, not starvation, but I'm about to be dehydrated, and I could have had some breeze on your boy. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Ooh, give me 1 second. All right, so getting back to what I was saying, you know, when you do when you talk about you see things from space, you know, it's about it's about I just having a nice people to live. Yeah, you know, like, just imagine the people that have it, and yes, shit. But the labor, like it's free. It's like to say, so it's about okay. Basically, they lifestyle, you know, and I mean that's just there are two that easily type people get that stuff. You know what I mean? And, you know, it really doesn't nerve. You know, I see like outcasts, you know, and it wasn't necessarily for. I wouldn't necessarily say that, we're talking about inside. It really wasn't necessarily for, you know. And you got I'm an absolutely natural for we don't ever gotta be a little bit of come on. Sorry, this is a game. You know, let's start there. All right, y'all let me know if we good. Damn, now it's messed up. The one in the chat, if guys can hear me. Now you guys can hear me. Damn, I should have never backed out. Fuck. Reload it. So y'all should hear me. I have to reload it. All right, I don't know what's going on with the sound. Hold up. Give me 1 second. I probably will. Hold up.